Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Building a fire with a woman. Building a fire with a woman. Now, let's be real on this. Let's be real. And I've said this several times, right? Women, first of all, let me be clear on something. Your overall physicality matters. That includes looks. With women. And if a guy got that physicality that a particular woman likes, oh, he gets his. I mean, she's ready to throw it. She getting wet on the spot. She taking off her panties, talking about, I won't be needing these, right? Right there on the spot. You know, she might be in public and see you and get all wet and then have to go to the bathroom and literally change her panties or just take them off, right? You know, if you meet them in a club or something, that'd be the woman that has sex with the guy either in the bathroom or out in the back alley or something like that just right away. Might not even bother asking the name, right? Yeah, let's be real. And you do have a less than 1% of the men on the planet who got it like that, who can get women. Those are the alpha showpieces and stuff. But they rare. That's the thing. And very few men got it like that. Very few, right? But here's a reality. Most other men, they got to build it up. They might not have like that total sexy fine thing with a woman, but they'll have that husband cute thing or the decent looking thing, right? So you're not going to hit it at 100%. In fact, let me use some numbers with it. Say if you go from the number, on a scale from 1 to 10, right? Saying 1 is the lowest that you're turning a woman on sexually just on your physical appearance to a 10, right? The alpha showpieces and guys who just the hunks, they turning on that woman on an 8 to 10 range. Most other guys at best maybe a 7, which means the woman looking at him and thinking, oh, okay, he look all right. Or he decent, right? But not the total thing, right? In fact, there was a website. It was an online thing, right? It was an online dating thing. I think it's called beautifulpeople.com. And to join it, you basically got to be voted in. You submit your picture, and the women look at it. Or if you're a woman, the men look at it, and they'll say beautiful or they all right or something, right? Like I actually got on there. And I was looking at how it was rated. Most of them said I was all right. And I was good with that. But in the real world, right, most women are going to see most men, the overwhelming majority of men, like 99 out of 100 men is all right. But they will still get with them. They'll still get with them. And it's usually, when they get with them, it's usually because they meet the guy and they click emotionally and like the guy made them laugh. They click personality-wise, right? That's usually the case. This is a cool person. They funny. Y'all laugh together and all of that. It's a combination of that and, the culture. If they sharing some values or something, whatever subculture the two are in, if they sharing some values or something, right? And then just the physical part is just at least looking decent. That's why I tell men, that's why I always say, if you really going to get it, just get your best. Don't worry about if you don't look like some alpha showpiece or you don't have that like 100% square jaw. Make sure your haircut's tight, beard tight. Just wash your ass. Learn how to actually talk to a woman and just be in the best shape possible, right? And then pay attention to which women like all of that. Right? So most men, but the bottom line with this is most men are not going to turn on a woman to that high degree, from that 8 to 10 degree. They not. So what a man has to do is learn how to build a fire with a woman. Build a fire means he just got to learn how to consciously build up her sexual interest in him, right? Now, I'm going to give you some. Usually I do on-demand videos on this, or I may do this on my Patreon. You know what? Twas the day before Christmas, and it was noisy all through the house. Everybody was up chasing a motherfucking mouse. Anyway. Oh man. Anyway, right. The thing is, the average man is going to have to build that fire. He's going to it's partly seduction. He's going to have to do something. So if he get in there, and she might have like regular sex with him and stuff, because she still, women got a high sex drive, so they still want to have sex. And all right, they say, well, he all right, he cute, which cute is basic to a woman. They call you cute. That just means you basic, and sometimes they might put you in a friend zone, or not even give you some because a puppy's cute. But you know what? You decent. They take a look at you and their stomach ain't churning. They ain't ready to throw up in their mouth. So if a woman look at you like that and you ain't turning her off physically, just totally, right? And you got a decent personality, she'll still deal with you. But here's the thing. You got to build that fire. Now, the first thing, I'm giving y'all some real game. No, should I do that? No, I'm going to do that. I'm going to give y'all some game. First thing is, you got to slowly, like, open up those gates. Now, the basic is you got to get her comfortable with you, right? Comfortable with you. You got to get her to that point where she'll at least consider having sex with you. And it might be some ordinary thing, at first. Right? It's something to do, or, you're in a real relationship. The thing is, your skill got to be doing. So you got to really make love. You can't go in there and get your clothes off, bang, bang, bang for 3 minutes and stuff. Trust me, even though y'all might be cool and everything, and people might even say y'all look good together. Oh, no, that's when she'll find that guy on the side or something to handle business when you not handling business. She'll find that maintenance man, right? If you're not doing it. Now, first of all, take your time. Take your time, right? You want to start when you dealing with a woman. First of all, women really can get off just on kissing. So take your time. In fact, before you... Now, I ain't even going to get into that. Some stuff I'm going to make you pay for. But I'm going to say basic. When you start making physical contact, start with the kissing. Right? Start with the kissing. Take a wild kiss and take your time exploring her body with your hands. Pay attention to how she reacting, right? You start with kissing. Get that neck. Like kiss all over her face, but definitely get her neck and just work your way down. Now, before, get that bra off and everything, and work those, I got to say it, those breasts. Take your time, 10 minutes, at least a minimum 10 minutes each on each breast. A minimum 10 minutes each, right? A minimum 10 minutes each, and just work your way down, right? Touching her all over and everything. And then like around her clit, just rub it nice. Some people will go down, they'll eat her out and everything. And if you want to do that, go for it, whatever the case. But you can just use your fingers just as well. Whatever, just stimulate it however you want to do it, right? Go down and stimulate it however you want to do it. You can use your fingers. That's just as effective, really. Find it. Because women complain a man that find it, because that's the most sensitive part of them, right? Basically, you want to just, first of all, just get them wet. Get them turned on. And don't rush. And then even if she's like, oh, go ahead, stick it in, just be like, nah, baby, I'm taking my time. And then if she do something that, she say something, say, you punished. We got to wait a little bit longer. Oh, she, because basically you taking control there, right? And then when you actually in there, she might pop right then. And people who follow me on my Patreon know I go deeper on how to stroke properly, and stuff like that. But I just gave y'all the basics. But whatever the case, you got to build this thing with her. You got to build that fire with her. And you got to use those skills. Because, see, the bottom line with a woman, she wants to have an orgasm. See, here's the thing. Now, I talked about that guy, those alpha showpieces and stuff. They arouse a woman initially, but they don't always satisfy a woman sexually. They just arouse them initially. And see, they arouse them initially, but you might not arouse them initially or to that great degree. But if your thing is not about how you start with them. If you making them holler, you give them that holler, right? You got them shaking and stuff. You know, you got them curling up, putting their thumb in their mouth and everything. Boom. Boom. She'll look at you. Like some guys who really had some sex with some women, right? Some guys who had some sex, they can say there was a point the women just stop and look at them. Once you get that look, boom, you got her. You pretty much got her for life. You want that woman to give you that look. They just stop and be like, "Who are you?" You know, right? But you give them that, you got that fire with her. But you got to build it slowly, you know. Because that's the bottom line. Just thinking bottom line, nah, you not no fashion model. No, you not no alpha showpiece, but you got that skill. That's why sometimes you do see an average man, right? Don't look like he should get a woman, but he be with that fine woman. He turned her out. That's it. So anyway, hey, that's all I got for today. Happy holidays. Peace and blessings.